Well, welcome back. So it's a part two series now. So I've made some lead weights in the sort of part one, if you like. This is part two. So what are we doing next in part two? So this is what we're doing. We're going to go and make the leads glow. So what am I going to use? Well, the undercoat is the white, and the green is the Lumi powder. So I brought that from a fish and tackle shop online. There's loads of places you can buy it from, and you only have to look on Google, and there's plenty of places sort of thing. So it's not a problem getting hold of the stuff. All you've got to do with this is heat the lead up, sprinkle the white powder coat over it, and then it goes to like a gloppy sort of mixture. Really starts to go from a powder to like a gloopy mixture sort of thing. Once that's sort of happened, then you sprinkle over the Lumi green, and then just apply a little bit more heat so it goes again a bit of a gloopy colour, and let to cool, and bosh, there's your Lumi lead all sorted, and it's absolutely fantastic. So make your leads. Now let's do the Lumis. Make them really nice and bright and attractive. So as before, I've got my heat gun that I use for making the lead weights, obviously down there, so you can see that. I've put on a different tip, actually a slightly smaller one, so it's not so aggressive as you need for making leads. So the same applies to all the safety stuff, making sure that you've got eye protection on, face masks and gloves and all the rest of it, so you're all protected quite nicely. So I've made 2 tubs with spoons, takeaway containers. Everyone has those in their household, or will do every weekend anyway, at least, no doubt. So I'm going to fire it up and show you how we do it. Right, so I'm going to fire up the ignition lighting gun and get some heat. There we go, that's all you need, a bit of heat, just like that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera sort of thing, but there it is, it's on. Nice blue flame, not too aggressive, and we'll start making our leads all Lumi. So I've got the goggles on, and what I've done is I've clipped a Gemini weight in there, a pair of Stilsons, crocodile clips even, whatever you want to call them, and all you do is just put it over the flame and heat it up and get it nice and warm, keeping it turning, getting all the moisture out of it. You may not be able to hear this, but it's hissing away like a good near sort of thing. So there's definitely water around on this lead sort of thing. I can hear it hissing away sort of thing as it's burning off. So just whack up the heat a little bit. That's it, we're all good. Yeah, I'm going to get nice and warm. And there it is, just keep spinning it. There we go. And then all you do is get the white powder and just sprinkle it over like that. Just turn it around, and I can see it melting as well as we go. It's doing a treat. Evenly do it. I'll give it a shake. I naturally shake, so I should be okay there. Making sure it's well covered with the white powder, which is the undercoat, which makes it a good base. And you can see it starting to melt on the actual lead where it's warm enough. Right, I'm just going to give that a look around to make sure that it's all fairly even, which it seems to be fairly even. I'm just going to warm that back up now. And you see it go from a sort of a powder form to like a gooey sort of mixture. I just keep spinning it like that, and it seems to be going. It's gradually going. Right, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera very well, but it's gone from a powdery mixture to sort of a gloopy mixture now. So I'm just going to keep warming it up a little bit. Just keep it spinning. Oh, it's coming out of a treat. Now, it's just starting to tinge there a bit. I've got it a little bit close to the flame. You don't want it too close to the flame. So I'm now going to get the green and sprinkle that over as well now, even as best you can. I don't know if you can see that, that's it, look at that. So I don't know if you can see that, but you've got a nice even coat on it now. Just all I'm doing is sprinkling it over like that, making sure it's all fairly coated even. And I'm just going to give it another heat up to make it bind in, and you'll see it sort of go again, sort of a gooey mix. Not getting it too close to that flame. You just want the heat. Ideally this would be lovely in a kiln, but we ain't got a kiln. It's starting to go now. I can still see quite a bit of white in that, so I'm just going to give it another sprinkle of the old green, just to see if I can get the Lumi colour a little bit better. Right, I'm just going to put it back in the heat. It's looking good. Just looking at it, make sure that it's all covered and coated. Just going to keep it warming up a bit. Seems to be getting there. I don't know if you can see it. It may be glowing actually as we do it actually in the camera. So The threads, I'm not too worried about the threads. I'll get a Stanley blade and just clean those up a bit later on, so that's not too bad about that. I'm not too worried about that at all. So I'm going to let that cool off, and we'll go and do another lead. Just get another pair of pliers out. So let's do a, what's this, a 6 ounce? Yeah, 6 ounce. So I'll just clip that up. Clipped it all up. Again, just warm it up. Obviously not too hot, because you don't want to melt the lead, do you? So I'm going to give it at that. Then sprinkle the white. Give it a shake. It does stick quite well, actually. Again, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a powder looking effect. You can just see it starting to take effect. Oh, we're a little bit light on the hair, so I'll just, there we are. Again, just get it warm. Needs a bit more, I think, a bit more undercoat. I think the thing with it is don't be too shy with the old undercoat, don't be sparing, get plenty on. Yeah, we're getting there now. Just need to put nearer the flame, really. I think not going too mad at it. Right. Now I'm going to put the green Luminous on it. And that's nice and warm. Again, green Illumi. Sprinkle it all over. Again, the thing with it is not to be too shy. There we go. So where it's so warm, you can see it starting to go into its sort of goopy state, if you like. I'm just going to add a little bit more. A couple of places where I can see it's thinned out a little bit. So right, I think that's just about done. It looks all pretty good. All around, pretty even all the way round. There's not powdery or anything like that. And yeah, so 2 leads done. I'll turn the flame off now. I'm going to let these cool down, and once they have, we'll give them a test inside the shed. We'll shut the doors and see how good they are. Well, we finished the coating of the leads, so 2 finished articles. I don't know if you can see those. So what I'll do, just close the shed doors behind me. It's still daylight outside. I'll see if we can charge them. I've only got my head torch, that's all I've got, but we'll give it a go and see how it looks. So it's probably see a little bit of daylight behind, so I'm just going to charge them up and see how we get on with them. Just doing it, as you probably can see, I'm just charging them up here, and there we go, sort of thing, charging them up. Maybe not the right light for doing it really, but there we go. Let's get the other one best we can. Right, and let's give that one. So let me just turn the light off so we make it as dark as we possibly can. There we go. Here about that. 2 glowing leads. Nice and easy to make. They look really great, good, don't they? So Gemini breakaway on the left, my left that is, and a torpedo weight 6 ounce on the right. They are glowing an absolute treat, aren't they? I was surprised myself actually. So I'll just open the shed door so we've got a bit of daylight. So there we are, folks. Make your own Lumi LEDs. I hope that's helped you. Hopefully you may have the equipment at home to do that. Maybe it's a question of doing, maybe, just thinking, maybe, if I can find it, one of these. A plumber's gas torch. That would probably do it. It's just got to be heat. And yeah, never know. Give it a try. See what you think. So there it is. So get yourself some of that. It's not too expensive. Bit of fun really, something to do, a little project for yourself. And yeah, hope that's helped you. Please like and subscribe. And if you see this, there is a part 1. This is part 2. Part 1 is where I make LEDs and show you how I make LEDs. And part 2 is how we do the luminous of the LEDs. So thumbs up for everyone, tight lines. See you later.